This is the Mario Party Final Countdown minigame, and this is the game that I created using Unity. The minigame has a platform with 9 panels. Each panel has a number from 1 to 9 that decreases by 1 after a certain period of time. When the number on the panel reaches 0, the panel drops, eliminating any player standing on it, and automatically resets to a random number between 1 and 9. Each player can move, punch, and kick other players to try and force them off the platform. The last player standing on the platform before the timer runs out wins the game. I started making the game by modeling the panels for the platform. I only needed to model a single piece of the panel, since we can rotate the panel pieces around to put together a single panel. The first problem that I ran into was the texture of the panel needed to be different for each side. To solve this problem, I created a simple shader that would rotate the UV coordinates of each panel piece to make it look like a single panel. The custom shader also allowed me to use a 2D texture array to quickly cycle between different numbers of the platform. Now we just need a simple script to put all of this together to control the panels. For the character controller, we need a way for the player to be able to move, punch, and kick other players in order to force them off the platform. I ended up reusing the logic from my previous minigame as the baseline. I then made some improvements to the controller so that the player is able to punch and kick the players. I don't know why, but I had way too much fun beating up the other players using the punch mechanic. Is this guy looking at me funny? You think you can wear this tracksuit around here? Not on my watch. Take that. The core mechanic for this minigame is done, and we are ready to play the minigame. However, there's just one problem. The other players don't do anything, and it's not that fun because it's really easy to win the game. Originally, I had the AI characters run towards a random platform, but for some reason they kept running off the platform or just running towards their death. Is it me, or these AI don't really want to play my game? To make the AI character smarter, I changed the logic so the AI character would only move to a nearby panel, instead of trying to run across the platform towards the panel with the largest number. Now that the AI is smart, the last thing to do was to give them the ability to randomly punch or kick other players that are in front of them. For that, I used the Unity's physics sphere cast to determine if anything was in front of the player. You can see that by the random yellow balls that are dangling in front of each player. Now that we have the whole minigame working, let's see what a single round of the Final Countdown minigame looks like. I think the minigame turned out to be great. Definitely the hardest part about making this minigame was creating the AI character and making it good enough so that they are fun to play against, but not so good that you just have a bad time playing the game. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve this minigame, or if you would like me to remake another minigame, then leave a comment below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one.